When letting go is when everything begins. There is a moment of quiet resolution. Just before dawn, just before a deep breath that holds the secret to peace. It is the moment when you stop zoning out, when your mind lets go of the fatigue of trying to control, expect, and fix everything. And in that stillness, something strange happens. Life begins to move again. Like a river blocked by your own hands, it still flows, you just break it. When you let go, you see the universe is not against you, life is not a test, and peace does not come from worrying. This is not just a poem. It is practical wisdom distilled from centuries of Buddhist thought. Over the generations, Buddhist masters and teachers have told us, worry is an illusion of the mind. The more we feed it, the more real it becomes. But when we return to mindfulness, awareness, and letting go, we open the way for the natural flow of life to return. Today we'll explore 7 Buddhist principles that can help you stop worrying. Not by pretending everything is fine, but by seeing clearly, processing it properly, and trusting the breath of karma. Each principle isn't just a nice quote, it's a mirror, a map. And if you let it touch your heart, it's a step toward enlightenment. Lesson 1. What you fear, you create. In Buddhism, there's a powerful truth often overlooked. The more you fear something, the more energy you give it. Fear isn't just an emotion, it shapes your thoughts, your emotions, and ultimately your reality. Fear is a seed that grows. What you dread. When you constantly worry about losing your job, you may start acting anxiously, making mistakes, or withdrawing from co-workers, thus increasing the chance of losing it. If you fear losing a relationship, you may become clingy, controlling, or suspicious, which pushes the other person away. The mind is a garden. Buddhism teaches that your mind is like a garden. What you plant, whether it's trust or anxiety, compassion or fear, will grow. If you keep feeding fear, you water the seeds of suffering. But if you focus on calmness, openness, and trust, you nurture the seeds of peace and joy. Practice. Shift your attention. Whenever you catch yourself worrying, pause and ask, am I feeding fear or am I feeding peace? You are the creator of your inner world. Let it reflect the peace you seek. Lesson 2. Surrender is not weakness, it is strength. Modern life teaches us to control everything, but Buddhism turns this idea upside down. True strength comes from surrender. Surrender isn't giving up, it's letting go of what you can't control. To surrender doesn't mean to become passive. It means doing your best and then releasing the outcome. Like holding water in your hands, clench too tightly and you lose it. Hold gently and it stays. Story. The open hand. Imagine trying to catch water with a fist. It slips through, but with an open palm, you hold it effortlessly. That's surrender. Practice. Let life support you. Stop trying to carry the whole world. Let go of over-controlling and make room for unexpected help, creativity, and wisdom. Surrender is not failure, it's the beginning of real power. Lesson 3. Anxiety lives in the future. Peace lives in the now. Anxiety doesn't exist in the present moment. It lives in imagined futures. Mindfulness brings you back. When you're anxious, your mind spins stories of what might go wrong. But in this exact moment, you're breathing, alive, and safe. the present moment is always quiet. While the mind may shout, the present moment whispers. Buddhism calls us back to the here and now, again and again. Practice. Use the breath. Return to your breath. Remind yourself, right now, I am okay. Break the grip of imagined fears by grounding yourself in the real. Peace isn't found in someday, it's found in this breath. Lesson 4. Most of what you worry about will never happen. The human mind is a storyteller, spinning countless worst-case scenarios, but most never come true. Worry wastes energy on shadows. You lie awake fearing a future event, only to find it either never happens or isn't nearly as bad. Worry magnifies what's small and pulls you out of the present. Story. The shadow in the sunlight. Imagine standing in the sunlight but panicking at your own shadow. It's not real danger, it's a projection. Practice. Ask yourself, is this real or just my imagination? That question alone can snap you out of a spiral of worry. Don't let imagined storms block today's sunshine. Lesson 6. Worry is a chain. Letting go is freedom. Worry may seem like preparation at first, being cautious and responsible. But if left unchecked, it becomes a habit, a mental prison for your soul. When the mind shrinks, life shrinks too. You start giving up your big dreams out of fear of failure. You hesitate to enter relationships out of fear of getting hurt. You suppress your creativity because you fear judgment. Worry doesn't keep you safe. It makes you live small. Letting go is not apathy. It's releasing what isn't yours to carry. Letting go doesn't mean you don't care. It means you stop trying to control what's beyond your reach. You hold on only to what's truly yours. A kind heart, right action, compassion, and full presence. Story. The water carrier and the stones. A woman carried 2 buckets of water up the mountain each day. One day she started adding rocks into the buckets, fearing the wind would spill the water. The more she carried, the more exhausted she became. A monk saw her and asked why she carried extra stones. She said, "Because I'm worried." The monk replied, "Then set down the stones and walk slower. Sometimes going gently is how we go farther." Practice. Set down 1 stone each day. Each morning, pick 1 worry and say, "Today I will put this down." It might be self-doubt, an unnamed fear, or an old expectation. Then notice, how much lighter do you feel without it? You weren't born to live in a box made of fear. You were born to fly. Lesson 7. Life begins to flow when you stop interfering. A deep truth in Buddhism, life has its own natural intelligence. When you stop interfering too much, things often unfold more harmoniously. You don't always have to be the one driving. We're used to planning, pushing, fixing, but sometimes the more we try to control, the messier things become. You think you're managing things, but in reality, you may be the one blocking the way. Story. The artist and the blocked stream. An artist hiking in the forest saw a stream clogged with logs. He tried to remove them one by one, only to stir up mud and make make the water murkier. A passing monk smiled and said, "Wait for the water to settle. Sometimes nature resolves things when we stop interfering." He listened, and hours later, a gentle breeze